Hey, Venus Buds, it's your favorite type 2 diabetic on a budget with the majestic forehead, as you can see. And I'm sorry it took me so long to do this video, but this is going to be a video on intermittent fasting. It's an update of sorts, so I don't know, start yawning now, I guess. Here we go. Okay, so I have been doing intermittent fasting for about 2 months. I took 1 week off, which, I don't know, I was just kind of burnt out, I guess. So I took 1 week off, but then I got right back on the horse, as they say, and it's been going great. I have in total lost about 30 pounds since I started. It's been 2 months, and I want to say that part of it probably has to do with my Ozempic injection because it does control weight loss and it does suppress hunger. So I haven't been snacking as much or, eating as much junk as I normally would. So when I break my fast, usually, I have like my green smoothie or protein shake and it all works out fine. I don't do a lot of snacking during the day anymore. So that's going great. And it really has helped control my blood sugar numbers. I want to make sure this video is like not too long, so I'm like cramming everything into like the first few seconds. I apologize. So let me slow down. I have been intermittent fasting for 2 months. It's going great. Let's see. I've lost the 25 to 30 pounds, but the biggest change I see is in inches. So I've lost about 6 inches around, which is huge for me. I was really looking forward to that. And the week that I stopped, I was just kind of tired. I was in a little bit of a funk. I'm sick of COVID, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go to brunch. I mean, the usual junk that people feel when they feel a little cooped up. So I didn't do it for a week. Shame on me. I have, I was about to lie, you guys. I stopped working out too. Don't tell my doctor. Don't tell Dr. Chan. Dr. Chan, don't listen to this. Cover your ears. I wasn't working out and I was still losing weight, but I should have been working out. You guys, I'm so sorry. I stopped working out because I got sick of it. I got sick of everything. Do you guys feel that sometimes? You're just like, okay, I'm over all of this. I'm done. So I stopped working out. I stopped doing the Fitbit challenges, but I'm back now. Hey, Fitbit friends, don't invite me, even if I don't want to come. No, I'm gonna come. Invite me. So I stopped doing my Fitbit challenges, and I was just kind of coasting. I was feeling a little bit blah, but I've refocused. Been writing in my journal. I got some yoga in. Today's Sunday, so I will be taking my Ozempic injection, and I will also go out and enjoy the beautiful day. I'm using natural light because the day is gorgeous, finally, after all that rain. I hope nobody was too affected by the rain. It looked pretty devastating in some parts of the country. And I am on the Gulf Coast, so luckily, we just got a lot of wind. We got some inches, but things were pretty tame here. Thankfully, we're still recovering from the last hurricanes from last few years. So anyway, you see how I've gotten off topic. This is why I write things down. And when you see me look to the side, it's because I'm checking my notes. I'm like, oh, did you get all the points? No, I didn't get all the points. So I took my baby cousin, Miss Mona, to her birthday brunch. It was just the two of us. It wasn't a big gathering. Relaxed. Everyone wore masks and whatnot. But it was so nice to get outside. It was so nice to just put on something cute and go somewhere. So I put on a dress that I had not been able to fit into for over a year. I bought it a year ago. It still had the tags on it. It was a size down. It was my goal dress. And I will tell you something. I put on that dress and it fit. Yay me. So the dress fit. I felt great in it. My cousin noticed my progress. I felt really good. So intermittent fasting has been working great for me. So if you are gonna try it, and you're a diabetic, like I am, I'm a type 2 diabetic. If you're gonna do intermittent fasting, speak with your doctor first. Don't just start doing stuff, and make sure you watch your blood sugar levels. Like test more regularly than you normally would, just to make sure everything's okay. Um, that's what I was doing. I was still testing, and because I use this Livongo meter, this company is I get the meter for free. I get the strips for free. I get everything for free, but it's of course paid by my insurance, so it's not really free, but it's still good. But they send you these reminders. Oh, you forgot to check your blood sugar. Well, you can get up and do it now. So it's a great service. So think about that if you have healthcare that'll cover a Livongo meter, and they're constant haranguing you about your numbers. So get it, do it if you can. So I was able to get into the dress. I'll show you a picture of the dress. I felt really great. My cousin was, of course, radiant. She was beautiful. Oh, happy birthday again, Miss Mona. I love you. She's a great person. She's a great cousin. So intermittent fasting did help. It's helped me control my weight. It's helped me get my weight down. And it has also helped me control my blood sugar numbers. When I first started, I will say that I had a lot of dips. I don't really have spikes. I'm not a person who has a lot of spikes anyway, unless I eat something crazy or I snack really wild. And I don't do that anymore. So I didn't really have a lot of spikes, but I have dips. I get really low at night. But now I'm not. Now it's perfectly regulated. I say perfect, but you know what I mean. I mean, there's some stuff happening sometimes, but for the most part, I wake up right at 100, less than 120, always under 110 actually. Now, usually I would wake up 115 sometimes, but when it was out of control, my numbers were out of control for a while. When I let everything slip, when I was really feeling, I was really feeling down. So, sometimes you don't feel great, and that's okay. You don't have to always feel amazing and always feel upbeat. And I know social media makes you think, look at everyone's life. Everybody's having this great time. Why do I feel so bad? And that's not the case. Like, people tend to show you their best side, when they're on social media. I'm pointing out the window. Why? It doesn't matter. But yeah, they tend to show you their best stuff on social media. You don't see where they might be struggling, or where they wake up one day and it just, the world is so heavy. So don't feel like you always have to feel great. Sometimes you gotta be in your feelings, and you gotta work it out, and sometimes you need to step back and take a moment to take care of yourself. So I don't know what that has to do with intermittent fasting. Well, it's self-care. It's all rolled into one. So do that. Do it. Step back sometimes. It's okay. And when you see stuff online where, it looks like people have these perfect setups, these perfect lives, grain of salt. I mean, people are doing well sometimes, and sometimes they're not. But just, don't make yourself think that you got to be doing what everyone else is doing. Anyway, okay, I'm off my soapbox. I'm back on the intermittent fasting. So I feel great. My cousin says I look great. I believe her. She's not a liar. She told me the truth. My dress was adorable. I felt great in it. I was doing the 13-hour circadian rhythm fast. That just means that most of your fasting is done while you're asleep. You stop eating at sundown, you start eating again the next day at sunup. I would typically stop eating around 8 or 9. I would wake up in the morning, start eating around 9 or 10. No big deal. Everything was great. Fine. This week, I'm going to start 14 hours. So I'm just going to extend it 1 hour. I'm going to go back to exercising daily. I'll be back on my Fitbit journey. And I want to get more focused on it. I'm going to cook more meals, and of course I'm going to post those to here. So to bore you, I mean, why not? Come on in. Why don't we all just sit around and look at each other? Ain't nothing else to do. Can't go nowhere. I mean, I went to brunch, but and don't get me started on that brunch at the Rustic. Blech, awful. Gorgeous place. The space, huge, spacious. Everyone was spaced perfectly. Excellent wait staff. That brunch platter was just an assault. It was a tragedy. So I will go back there because the service was great and the atmosphere was great. But that brunch platter, I will never do that again. That was a waste of time. I should have just got a burger or a sandwich or something. So I'm going to try something else on the menu. I'm sorry, the rustic. You guys were great, but your food, that platter was terrible. And it's because I couldn't do a real buffet style thing. You know, you can't really go in and brunch it up like you used to. Stand in a line, all leaning over the same foods and breathing all over them and getting your juices on it. Adding flavor to everyone's buffet. This is taking a turn. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This is taking a turn. Okay, I'm back. So that's that's really all I wanted to say about intermittent fasting. No, it's not. I'm lying. The fasting I'm doing now is going to be 14 hours instead of 13. So it should be okay. If it starts to seem a little off, then I'll stop. I'll go back to 13, or I'll take another breather like I did a couple of weeks ago, and that'll be that. No big deal. Like I said, I've lost weight. I feel good. So if you're looking for more information about a more vigorous fast, there is a YouTuber. Her name is Jo. She's a friend of mine. I've known her for about 20 years, probably more. And her YouTube channel is called Polka Dot Park, and she talks a lot about intermittent fasting, dry fasting. Just really a lot of information. She looks great. She's not having any issues with it, but she's also not dealing with any chronic illnesses. Like, she doesn't have type 2 diabetes or any other kind of systemic chronic illness that she has to manage daily. So she isn't having a lot of trouble doing a more vigorous fast. So keep that in mind if you decide to do something like more serious than like a simple circadian rhythm fast, like what I do. Especially if you have a chronic illness that you may have to manage daily, and food intake affects it in any way. So think about that. Also, before I forget, I have been getting a lot of questions about Ozempic, and I've been on Ozempic for about 8 months, I guess. It's going well. I will do another video to update you guys on that. So, like I said, start yawning now. Get your popcorn out and just settle in. For that, it's I will have it out in a couple of days, I guess. So what else? I guess that's it. I will give you an update on Ozempic. Oh, and you guys, October's coming, finally. The best month of the year. We can be spooky for 31 days. Yay! So I will have some fun, spooky stuff. So you guys know I love horror films. Well, I love films anyway. I love blaxploitation. I know you're not supposed to use that word anymore. But I love those old 60s and 70s movies where, everybody's like, freeze, sucker. Stuff like that. Or everyone has an afro and can do karate, but not really. Their kung fu is just like them chopping at the air. Love it. Or anything where the monster is like in a suit, like someone's mom made, like it looks ridiculous. I love those movies. Any old black and white B monster movie. So get ready to be bombarded with my junk about that. Well, not my junk, like my interest in those topics. Okay, cleaned it right up. So that's coming. Be excited. I don't know. That's all for this video now. It's a beautiful day outside. Listen, you guys, if you are feeling kind of down, reach out to somebody. These COVID times are tough. Don't be ashamed to say you need help. Don't be afraid to tell somebody you want to talk to them. Like, you want to hang out. Like, maybe not hang out, maybe something virtual, or maybe some social distance. Go grab a coffee. Sit in your separate cars and just chat. Have person-to-person contact. This is tough. I'm a social person. I like to spend time with my friends. I like to go out. I like to do things. I like to be outside mostly, and it's been hard. So I know you see things on social media and it makes you feel like everyone's having a great time and everyone's doing well and they're not panicked and they're not sad or they're not dealing with things, but that's not the case. Like, everyone has things that they're dealing with. Everyone has storms. So don't feel like if you feel a little down that you have to censor yourself or that you have to pretend that you're doing great, because look at those travel pictures. Look at this person's wedding photos. Look at their new baby. Everybody's happy. Everybody's doing great things. Why do I feel so stagnant? Why do I feel so solitary? Don't do that. Call somebody. Tell them you want to come drive by my house and meet me for a coffee, or come look at me. Do something with me. Wave at me from your balcony. I'll wave at you from my balcony. But I just know that if you're feeling a little down, it's okay. We all have those moments, because this is a lot. This whole year has just been a shit show. Forgive my language, but it's been tough. So reach out. Don't be afraid. I will make fun of you. Text me. Don't text me. You don't have my number. That's how I get you. I reel you in, and then boom, brick wall. Just kidding. You can. People message me all the time. It's fine. I respond to the messages. Sometimes it takes me a couple days, but I respond. So just know that there are people out here, especially if you're battling a chronic illness, and now you're relegated to just being in the house all the time by yourself. Don't just do that by yourself. Reach out to someone. And if someone offers you support and you need support, take the support. Take it. It's fine. They're reaching out to you because they want to be of use. Let them. You don't have to be proud. That's all I'm going to say on that. So, intermittent fasting, that's it. That's where I'm at. I'm doing good. I feel good. Go check out Polka Dot Park. She's my homie. I will have a lot of fun stuff coming up. I'm much more active. I'm getting more exercise starting today. And I'm going to continue fasting. I'm going to do my 14-hour a day fast now. I did today. I made it to the 14-hour mark. I'm not even hungry. Well, I was hungry, but I ate, and I had some coffee, for crying out loud, and it was delicious. So do that. Don't just go about your day and not eat. Eat. Unless you're fasting, then don't eat. You see, I'm rambling. I apologize. Anyway, you guys, that's it for now. Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming to my channel. Please feel free to engage with me at any time. You can ask me any question in the comments. It's fine. Keep it civil. Like, don't be gross. Don't be mean. Don't be rude. That sort of thing. Like, let's be friends. Let's chill. Also, if you like my content, do me a favor. Do me a solid, as the kids say. The kids don't say that. They said that like 100 years ago. Do me a solid. I grew up when people were saying do me a solid. So, ain't no kids saying that. But do me a solid. And like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the little bell so that you get notifications that I'm out here in these streets doing it big for you. By big, I mean standing in front of my patio window. I'm talking to you. See? Doing it big. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for stopping by. I will check you later. Peace out. Mwah!